and storied and decorated programs in the United States. I mean, they are the program on the West Coast, although the Wildcats might argue, at least recently.
It's tipped. Here's Freak. Watches the slam dunk finish.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
Kansas on D.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time. Boy, some really big names have come out of the Kansas Jayhawks program into the NBA. A pair of first overall picks in their history. Believe it or not, Wilt Chamberlain wasn't one of them.
Well, on the topic of Wilt Chamberlain's draft was under that territorial right, which was why he wasn't first overall. But if you add him to the list, that would make 3 total Jayhawks taken #1, Greg.
Yeah, along with Danny Manning and also Andrew Wiggins being the overall #1 selection. I mean, the Jayhawks have had a ton of talent, though, in the lottery over the course of their history. This school has produced just tremendous talent year in and year out.
Like Paul Pierce. There's the screen. Daniels with it. Now Williams. Feeds to Daniels. Back to Williams. Dedmon kicks to Oubre. Shot clock at 3. That's good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now here's Freak. Morris outside. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. Morris has got his first basket of the night.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up.
1:20 left in the first half.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
So on the floor for UCLA, Freak, he's in at shooting guard, also starts out there, and it's Barton in at the 3 spot. Nice D from Duncan. Kansas trails by 3. 35 seconds left here in the first half. And it's good from the elbow.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And here's Freak. He dishes it to Starks. Pulls it from the elbow. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Oubre, no one around him. On the high post, he drills it. Oubre's got 6. Fires the 3, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
That's a nice way to end the half. The big 3 to take the lead as we go to the break.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. UCLA leads by 2. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half. And And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
They've got Duncan, and it's Gaines in at the center, locking down the middle.
And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special. And he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level.
So on the floor for UCLA. Freak, he's in at the point. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the center position. Daniels, he's checked in for Duncan. Johnson, he's checked in for UCLA. Lee outside. He kicks it to Gaines. Now the dish to Terry. 11 feet away. And it's Terry again missing. The Bruins leading by 6. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah,
Greg, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
The jump hook, and it's off the back rim. No good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And it's Freak missing.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Pass to Campbell. Johnson kicks to Freak. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And it's a 10-point Bruin lead. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Williams. Daniels with it. Back to Williams. Gaines dishes to Calderon. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Gaines the pass to Dedmon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Jayhawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Daniels. That one a little long. The Bruins leading by 10.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skills.
And now a new group getting ready to come in for the Bruins. Looney's checked in for Thomas. Campbell comes in for Morris. Fresh is checked in for Porter. And Freak subbed in for Free. We've got Oubre, and it's Terry in at the 4. Count it, and the Bruin lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Gaines. Gaines has gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. There's Freak, powered down with both hands.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
.151 left in the second half of basketball. Lee kicks it to Gaines. Shoots it. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
Got a hand on it. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Here's Gaines. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Freak. 13 points and 5 assists. This game is all about him right now.
Full domination mode, guys.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
50 seconds left in the game. Lee dishes to Gaines. Kicks it to Daniels. Passes it to Lee. The feed to Gaines. He shoots again. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And UCLA gets called for the foul. Good on the first, and that turns the lead to 6. Duncan, he's checked in for the Jayhawks. And Gaines drops them both. We've got 33 seconds left here in the second half. And so they foul intentionally. And it's the Bruins with the ball. And now we've got the intentional foul. 32 seconds left in the second half. And that's an intentional foul. And he makes the first of the 1-1. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Freak kicks to Johnson. Dishes it to Freak. Right wing. Puts one up from 19. He cans that one.
This is a serious